Let me explain PowerShell in a way that actually makes sense in real life, not just textbook definitions. Imagine you are a system administrator managing 100 computers or maybe even 1,000 users. Every day, someone joins the company, someone leaves, passwords get locked, systems go down, logs fill up, and if you try to do everything manually using GUI, you will literally spend your entire day just clicking buttons. That's where PowerShell comes in. PowerShell, developed by Microsoft, is not just a command line tool, it's like giving you superpowers over your entire IT environment. Instead of clicking again and again, you can write a small script once and reuse it forever. Think of it like this. Manual work is like cooking every meal from scratch every day. PowerShell is like preparing a system where everything gets cooked automatically when needed. Another important thing, PowerShell is not just commands. It's a scripting language. That means you can add logic, conditions, loops, decisions, almost like programming, but focused on real admin tasks. And today, in modern IT, whether it's Windows servers, cloud platforms, or enterprise environments, PowerShell is everywhere. If you want to move from basic support to a real administrator role, this is one of those skills that separates beginners from professionals. Now let's talk practically. What can you actually do with PowerShell in your daily job? Let's say HR gives you a list of 50 new employees joining tomorrow. Normally, you would open Active Directory, create users one by one, assign groups, set passwords. It could take hours. But with PowerShell, you prepare one Excel file, run one script, and all 50 users are created in minutes. That's just one example. You can manage Active Directory completely, creating users, resetting passwords, disabling accounts, adding users to groups. You can also manage cloud platforms like Microsoft 365 and Azure without even opening a browser. Another powerful use, remote management. Instead of logging into 10 servers, you can run one command and check all of them at once. You can restart services, check logs, monitor performance, all from a single window. You can also automate file operations, like cleaning old logs, taking backups, moving files. These are small tasks, but when they repeat daily, they consume a lot of time. So overall, PowerShell is not about one task. It's about controlling your entire environment from one place. Let's be honest. Why should you even care about PowerShell? The biggest reason is time. In IT, the difference between an average admin and a smart admin is not knowledge, it's efficiency. If you are doing the same task again and again manually, you are wasting your potential. PowerShell helps you automate those repetitive tasks so you can focus on more important work. Second, bulk operations. Creating one user manually is easy. But what about 500 users? That's where PowerShell shines. It handles large-scale operations without breaking a sweat. Third, consistency. Humans make mistakes. When you manually create users, sometimes you forget group assignment, sometimes wrong permissions. But scripts do exactly what you tell them. No mistakes. Another big advantage is remote management. You don't need to log into servers one by one. You can control everything remotely. This becomes extremely important in cloud and enterprise environments. And one advanced concept. PowerShell works with objects, not just text. This might sound small, but it's a huge difference compared to traditional command line tools. It means you can filter, sort, and manipulate data much more intelligently. So overall, PowerShell doesn't just make your work faster, it makes you a smarter administrator. One mistake many beginners make is trying to use PowerShell for everything. That's not practical. So when should you actually use it? Use PowerShell when you see repetition. If you are doing the same task every day, that's your signal. That task should be automated. For example, creating users daily, checking server health, cleaning logs. These are perfect candidates for automation. Another scenario, bulk operations. If you are dealing with large numbers, users, systems, files, manual work becomes inefficient. PowerShell is designed exactly for this. Also, in enterprise environments, where you manage multiple servers or services, PowerShell becomes almost mandatory. But if it's just one small task, like creating one user, GUI is fine. So the smart approach is: don't replace everything with PowerShell, use it where it gives maximum value. Now the most important question: how do you actually start automating? Step 1. Observe your daily work. Don't jump into scripting immediately. First, identify what tasks you repeat regularly. Step 2. Learn the commands. PowerShell has built-in help. You don't need to memorize everything. You just need to know how to find commands. Step 3. Build small scripts. Start simple. Maybe automate user creation. Then add loops, conditions, validations. Step 4. Testing. Never run scripts directly in production. Always test in a safe environment. One wrong script can impact multiple systems. Step 5. Scheduling. Once your script works perfectly, you can schedule it using tools like Task Scheduler or automation platforms. And finally, improvement. Your first script will not be perfect. That's okay. Keep improving it over time. Automation is not a one-time activity, it's a continuous process. Let me give you real-world scenarios so you understand how powerful this is. First, bulk onboarding. HR sends an Excel file. Instead of manually creating accounts, you run a script and everything is done: users, groups, permissions. Second, health monitoring. You can create a script that checks CPU, memory, disk usage across servers and sends you a report daily. Third, log cleanup. Servers generate logs continuously. If you don't clean them, storage gets full. PowerShell can automatically delete old logs. Fourth, password resets. Service desk teams spend a lot of time resetting passwords. This can be automated partially or fully. Fifth, cloud automation. In platforms like Azure, you can create users, assign licenses, and manage resources using scripts. So these are not theoretical concepts, these are things happening daily in real companies. PowerShell is not just a tool, it's a mindset shift. You move from doing work manually to designing systems that do the work for you. And that's what makes the difference between a support engineer and a real administrator.